Constitutional Comedy series. Welcome to Constitutional Comedy, where we make America's founding document actually watchable. I know what you're thinking. The Constitution? Isn't that just a bunch of old guys in wigs writing really long sentences about stuff that doesn't matter anymore? Well, yes and no. Yes, it was written by guys in wigs, but no, it's not irrelevant. That 235-year-old document still runs your life every single day. Every law, every election, every Supreme Court decision, every presidential tweet storm, it all goes back to this thing. But here's the problem. Most people have never actually read it. And the few who have usually fall asleep by Article 2. That's where we come in. We're going to break down the entire Constitution into bite-sized pieces that won't put you to sleep. We'll explain what it actually says, why it matters, and yes, we'll roast it a little bit along the way. Because let's be honest, a document that took 144 years to let women vote probably deserves some gentle mockery. Over the next 15 episodes, we're going to cover everything. The good parts, the weird parts, and the parts that make you go, wait, what? We'll start with We the People. Spoiler alert, it wasn't all the people. We'll dive into Congress, where professional arguing became an art form. We'll explain why one person gets to be in charge of the military, and we'll figure out why 9 people in robes get to decide what everything means. We'll talk about the Bill of Rights. You know, those basic freedoms they forgot to include the first time around. We'll cover the amendments that fixed major problems, and the one amendment that was such a bad idea they had to pass another amendment just to undo it. And yes, we'll explain the Electoral College, that bizarre math equation that somehow decides who becomes president. By the end of this series, you'll actually understand how American government works. You'll know what the Constitution says and what it doesn't say. And you'll be able to impress people at parties with constitutional trivia. More importantly, you'll understand why this stuff matters. Because whether you love it or hate it, this document affects everything in American life. So buckle up. We're about to make the Constitution fun. And if we can make the Constitution entertaining, we can make anything entertaining. Let's start with episode 1, We the People, but not all people.